And there was another one. So during the first or second year of my, when I was working, there was an order which came at, 1 p.m. that they wanted a wedding cake at 6 p.m. in the evening. Try doing new things. You also, when you're running a cloud kitchen, it's very important for you to know your market. So every city has a different market. It's always better to go inside, go towards doing it well planned, well guided. So it's always better to have someone to guide you.
So, Siyapa, would you like to start your own cafe or cloud kitchen at home?
Yes, I would love to, but
So what's your specialty?
Anything you would like to cook?
What would you like to sell?
I would like to sell like dessert, but I don't know how to start. Can you guide me how to start?
So, do you all do you cook? Do you make desserts? Do you bake already, or is it something you want to do but you don't know how to go about it? Right?
I never do yet, but I will try soon.
You want to try? So then you should definitely start learning it. I mean, I would suggest that you go to someone who teaches, who takes classes, because it's always better to learn hands-on. I will not suggest you to go to YouTube and look for videos. You can do that, but for your basics to be clear, it's very important to start learning from an individual who has his own experience, who can guide you, who can see your mistakes and then tell you where you're going wrong. That is very important. So even when I take classes at the studio, I make sure that I don't do any videos, I don't do online classes, because I really feel that till you don't get your hands messy, you won't learn. So go learn something, see if you love doing it, keep doing it regularly, because cooking for a special occasion is very different than cooking the same thing every day for 8 to 10 hours a day. Right? So that is very important for you to figure out, can you do that for such long hours every day? If you can, if you still like doing it, then you should go ahead.
All the best.
I'm not trying to scare you.
There is so much to like look after and everything. As
It
you
is,
said.
because obviously, see, I've been doing this for 7 years. So every time, every day, I learn new things. Right? So you'll also experience a lot of new things. There are a lot of regrets that I have, that, if someone had guided me better, I would have not made those mistakes. So it's always better to go inside, go towards doing it well planned, well guided. So it's always better to have someone to guide you.
So, on these days, what is the most newest thing that you have tried?
So I try new things every festival season.
What is the most, I can say, memorable one?
For me, the most memorable one is a unicorn cake that I made using molten chocolate. So that was
Sound nice.
something,
I
yeah.
saw your
So
picture.
molten chocolate is like an elastic chocolate, and it's very fun to work with. And that was sculpting a horse and sculpting a unicorn. So making the eyes with your hands, the nose, and getting all of those aspects right. So that is one of the best memories I have while building a cake. Although that was a part of a class that I took, but it was the most fun experience I had building a cake. And everything was edible. There was nothing that was not edible in that cake.
When I first saw your picture that you holding the unicorn cake, I
Yeah.
was so shocked.
It even
It
has
was
flowers
really
on the head,
nice.
and they're all edible.
It was so amazing.
I mean, I enjoyed making that cake. It was a very different experience. So that's what, you have to learn and at every step. So every year I go for 2 or 3 workshops, I learn, then I try and inculcate it in the menu here, try doing new things. You also, when you're running a cloud kitchen, it's very important for you to know your market. So every city has a different market. So it takes, a year or two to understand how your market is, what your customer base is, and what is it that they enjoy the most. Like for me, my brownies are my best sellers. So then I keep, experimenting with different flavors of brownies so that the customer gets what they like, but they can also, try it with a twist.
So, which flavor of brownies is the most popular in your?
So in my menu, cranberry brownies are the best sellers.
Oh,
So when I was interning in Taj, they'd made chocolates with cranberry ganache and dark chocolate, and I was like, this is a very fascinating flavor, and that flavor always lingered in my mind, and I was like, I want to do something with cranberries, and then I was like, brownie is chocolate based and dark chocolate, so why not incorporate cranberries in dark chocolate. So then I came up with this recipe with cranberries and brown in my brownie, and today it's one of the best sellers.
we could have tried once.
I wish
We
I
would
had
love
one
to
ready.
eat.
I didn't have one ready, otherwise I would have offered.
Oh. So, since you start running your cloud kitchen as well as cafe, I would like to know about your daily routine, like from starting day, wake up, what all you,
See,
what
so
have you
cafe
start?
is a very new thing for me right now.
Yeah.
So it's just started. So the cafe has been running, but I took over very recently.
Yeah.
So now my priority is the cafe because see the bakery has been running for 7 years. It's a little bit on autopilot, so my staff is able to handle the orders, and I can just coordinate with my clients on phone. But the cafe needs my physical presence more right now. That needs to be, the kitchen has to be sorted. I have to look after the guests and make a personal rapport with the guests because that is very important. So now I go at 9 a.m. to the cafe. It opens at 10. So and it's a little far from here, so it takes around an hour for me to reach. And then till 7:30 I'm at the cafe only.
Oh. So you spend full day there.
Full day there. Because that's what needs more of my attention. But yeah, if I have an order at the bakery, then that day I'll tell the staff that I won't be able to come, or I'll go for it an hour or two and then come back and work here.
When you first start cooking, do you have like kitchen disaster that you love?
Yeah. And when I started cooking, so I used to cook because my mom was not very fond of cooking. So, I was very fond of cooking. So, whenever she used to go into the kitchen, I used to go with her and, I used to help her. And then eventually I started making a lot of different things in different cuisines. But baking was something that was still very new to me and I wanted to try it because I used to watch a lot of these shows on HBO and all. So I started baking, and the first cake I made was so hard that my friend said, Shibani, you can break someone's head with this cake. Seriously, it was that hard. That's
Okay.
the biggest disaster. And then while working, also, there have been some disasters. I was delivering a cake, and it was too hot, so the cake started melting. So then halfway, I had to stop, come back, make the cake again, and then go deliver it. So it becomes very heartbreaking because when you put the entire day into making a cake and then it goes bad. Then there was another one. So during the first or second year of my, when I was working, there was an order which came at, 1 p.m. that they wanted a wedding cake at 6 p.m. in the evening. So just 5 hours
Really,
for a
five
wedding cake.
hours.
And that was my first wedding cake. How could I say no? It was such a big opportunity. And I was like, it is impossible, but do you want to give it a try? I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. Let's see. And I made the cake, but obviously it did not have enough time to set in the fridge and it couldn't be delivered. Then I had to apologize and then they had to arrange a cake from somewhere else. But then the mistakes that you make and you learn from them. So after that, I decided no matter what, I will always take 2-3 days prior notice for a wedding cake.
So
Have you ever Thai food before?
Thai food.
Making it or tried
Eating.
eating?
Eat.
I love it. I just went to
Which?
Thailand. I tried everything I could. Like I love all three Thai curries.
Hmm.
Then I
Green
tried
curries.
green,
Thai.
red, yellow. I like all of them. I love Thai food. Like for me, my comfort food is green Thai curry and chicken fried rice.
Oh,
That's my comfort food. If I'm not having a good day, I'll just go eat that and I'll feel great about it.
chicken fried rice. We can make that for you once. Even like since
We'll all cook
Founders Day,
together.
yeah,
We can
we
plan
can make
something.
Indian fusion with Thai. with Thai food?
That'll take a lot of thinking for me.
It
I'll
we
think
can
about
like we can
it.
take random
Dessert
things and like
fusion.
we can
A
pick
Thai
random
Indian
things.
dessert fusion is something I can think about. Maybe you know those fried noodles and an Indian topping over it.
Yeah, we can try. It would be something unique.
Like the n- noodles, the fried noodles,
Yes.
you top the honey fried noodles,
Honey. Yeah,
honey
yeah.
noodles. Then you
Yes,
put ice cream over it,
Hmm.
and then you can add some Indian
Yeah,
flavor
yeah.
to it, maybe,
Yeah.
or maybe try it with rabdi. Plan B always has to be there.
Yeah.
You can't be dependent on others for everything. So you need to know that if something goes wrong, how can you fix it? What next can be done?